Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chapter 23, Algebraic Fractions. Exercise 23, further simplifying. So let's discuss what are the main objectives to simplify the algebraic fractions. So it's like the previous exercises, we have to simplify the fractions using or you can say by factorizing first of all either the numerator or the denominator, and if it will be possible we will factorize both of them. And how we will factorize them using either the by pulling out the GCF, or using the AC method, or using the difference of the squares formula, right? Like any of these three methods will be used to factorize. Now if you look at the numerator, how can we factorize it? Because we can use the AC method here. We have three terms, so 2 times 3 will give us -6, and -6, how can we make its factors? So if we say 6 times 1, if we subtract it, it is giving us 5, right? So this is the pair that we need. Now how we will make the factors? We will say 2x and plus 6, and then 2x minus 1. We have to put different signs with them because here we have the different sign, and the larger, this middle sign will go with the larger number. Now here we can simplify it more by dividing this factor by 2. So finally we will get x plus 3 into 2x minus 1. So this is the factorization of the numerator. So look at this, I have replaced this numerator by its factors 2x minus 1 into x plus 3. Now if you look at the denominator, that is 4x squared minus 1. Now 4x squared is actually the square of 2x, and this 1 is square of 1. So we can use this formula, that the difference of the squares. So finally our answer will be 2x plus 1 according to this formula, once we will add it and once we will subtract it. So 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 1. So again I have replaced the denominator by its factors. Now clearly in the numerator and the denominator we have 2x minus 1 and 2x minus 1, the same factors. So these two factors can be cancelled with each other, and what is left? X plus 3 is left in the numerator and 2x plus 1 is left in the denominator. So this is how we can simplify a given fraction using factorization, right? Let's start the questions from the exercise. Here it says 4x squared minus 1. Now this is the same as I explained you on the previous slide, like 4x squared. Let's solve it over here. 4x squared minus 1. This one is actually the square of 2x, and this one is actually the square of 1. So we have the case of difference of the squares, right? So how can we write our answers? Our final answer will be 2x plus 1 into 2x minus 1. This is how we will factorize the numerator. Now let's factorize the denominator. So we will use the AC method to factorize the denominator. So it will become 2 times -2 will give us -4. And how can we do it? It's like 4 times 1 is 4. If I subtract it, I'm getting 3. So this is the pair that I need to factorize. Now how we will factorize it? Let's see. So we will write the factors 2x from here. So 2x minus 4, because the negative sign, this negative sign will go with the larger number, and then 2x plus 1, it will be opposite, that both of the signs will be different from each other. Now this can be simplified more by 2. So simplify it and it will give you 2 will cancel 2 and 2, 4 divided by 2. This fraction can be simplified by 2. So finally our answer will be x minus 2 into 2x plus 1. We got these factors. Now let's replace the factors here. The numerator will be replaced by 2x plus 1 into 2x minus 1, and the denominator will be replaced by x minus 2 into the second factor is 2x plus 1. Now let's see what can we cancel. So we can cancel this whole factor with this one, and finally our answer will be 2x minus 1 in the numerator, right, and x minus 2 in the denominator. If you want to put it in the brackets, you can put it in the brackets. Let's say if you do not want to put the bracket, even then the answer will be correct. So here this one is 1 and this time this is 1. So this is the final answer. Do you understand the idea? Like in the previous exercises, either we were factorizing using the AC method only, or we were using the we were pulling out the GCF to factorize it. But here in both the numerator and the denominator will be factorized. This is the first thing. The second thing is any of the three methods that you learned in chapter 12 for factorization will be used here in this exercise. Okay, now better pause the video here and solve this exercise, question number 6 on your own. So here is the answer for this question. Actually, it's a kind of challenge question for you, because in most of the questions where you were using the AC method, we were not having any variable over here. So remember, whenever you have two variables, like one of the variable is here and one of the variable is with the C, you can say with the coefficient here is 1 and the variable is b squared, right? And here the coefficient is 2 and the variable is a squared. So when you will be writing the final answer here, one of the variable a, this 2a will be here and this b will be here. Okay, so whatever the variable is here with a and whatever the variable here is with c, it goes here in the final answer. So here a and here b. The rest of the steps are exactly the same. And here you can simplify the first bracket by 2, the first factor by 2. So this is the final answer for the numerator and this is the final answer for the denominator. And then the rest of the steps are exactly the same, like we will replace the numerator by its factors, the denominator by its factors, and then this factor and this factor, they will be cancelled, and the remaining factors will give us the answer. Here's question number 12. So it's the same idea. Factorize the numerator using the AC method and then see how can you factorize the denominator. So factorize both of them and then cancel out the similar factors and get the answer. So better pause the video here and solve it. So here is the answer for question number 12. Clearly you can see here I factorized using AC method the numerator, and here I factorized it pulling out the GCF, that was 4x. One more thing, some of the girls still they think that they can cancel out this 4x with 4x. Please remember this 4x, okay, 4 and x are the factors, but here this 4x is a term of this, you can say, expression. We have two terms, 4x is the first term, 1 is the second term, but it's not, these are not the factors, right? So we cannot cancel out this 4x with this 4x. Let's solve one more question. Here is question number 17. So clearly you can see that we have to factorize the numerator and the denominator, both of them, by using the AC method. So better pause the video here, factorize both of them, and then play the video to check your answers. So here is the answer for question number 17. This one is the answer. Let me explain you how I got this answer. First of all, in the numerator we can pull out the GCF, that is 2. So divide this one by 2, it will give you 2x squared. Divide this one by 2 and divide this one by 2. So finally we are getting 2x squared plus 3x minus 2. Then I factorize this one, this bracket, using the AC method, and I got this answer, right? X plus 2 into 2x minus 1, and the numerator is replaced by its factors. That the first factor is 2, it's here. The second factor is x plus 2, and the third factor is 2x minus 1. So the three factors are here. Then I took the denominator, that is x squared minus x minus 6. When I use the AC method, I got these two factors, that is x minus 3 and x plus 3. So in the denominator, I replace the expression by its factors. These are the factors. This one is the first one and this one is the second one. Now clearly these two factors can be cancelled. This one, x plus 2, and this x plus 2 can be cancelled, and the remaining numerator and denominator, so we get the answer, this one, right? That's all for this video. If you want to solve, there are some here are some challenging questions. Better solve them on your own and then play the video to check your answers, right? That's all for this video. Check your answers. Let me show you. Here are the answers for the challenging questions. I will make another video for the remaining questions of this exercise. That's all.